Sisimulan na ngayong araw ng Metropolitan Manila Development Authority ang dry run sa provincial bus ban sa EDSA.
Good day and welcome to Pros and Cons, where we ask the hard questions and you decide which side of the truth you would choose to believe.
Traffic in EDSA has been a lingering problem, and dozens of solutions have been proposed to solve the issue. The latest of these is the proposed ban on provincial buses plying EDSA, redirecting them to bus stations outside the metropolis to decongest roads. But some sectors oppose the measure, particularly those who travel and benefit from the services of provincial buses. Today in Pros and Cons, we raise the question, can banning provincial buses decongest EDSA? Will it address the root cause of heavy traffic? Is a compromise that will benefit provincial commuters and motorists possible?
I'm Joel C. Egco, your moderator for the day. If the MMDA will have its way, provincial buses will no longer be able to pass through EDSA, if only to ease traffic. But apparently, there's more to this issue than meets the eye. Starting, of course, with the problem of traffic itself. With us today is a comebacking veteran of Pros and Cons. Actually, pareho po silang veteran ng Pros and Cons. To my right is Colonel Edison Bong Nebriha of MMDA. And to my left, another Lodi, Attorney Ariel Inton. Siya po ay lawyer, abogado ng Commuter Safety and Protection. Tama po ba? Lawyer for Commuter Safety and Protection, yung inyo pong grupo. Welcome to the show, Colonel Bong. Welcome back to the show. Attorney Ariel, welcome back to the show. So, simulan na po natin, no? Yung, ano ba itong, yung, for clarity and for the information of our people, ano po yung plano na ito na huwag nang padaanin sa EDSA yung
actually, there's a directive from us to us by the Department of Transportation that will be coming up with the Provincial Interim Terminal Exchange from one is in Santa Rosa and another one in Valenzuela.
Okay.
These are the bus terminals.
So, South and North.
South and North. Meron na po tayong existing PITX,
Yes.
which is in Parañaque, sa Southwest naman. So, we're just complying with this, and now this is it.
Ang dry run.
Dry run.
And by June, ang full implementation,
If everything goes well.
all systems go. All right. So, Attorney Ariel, so are you, do you welcome this move?
Well, one is, buti na lang may dry run tayo.
Ayan.
That's something that makikita natin kung ano yung epekto. Now, sa grupo namin, we have several concerns. Not much dun sa i-relocate mo yan. Kasi, alam mo, ang mga provincial bus terminals naman, o yung mga operator niyan, may kanyang terminal na sa labas ng Metro Manila.
Okay.
No, you don't need a new a PTEX type or what, kasi sila meron na naman. No? Kung talagang tutuusin, kung sabihin nila na, okay, hanggang doon lang kayo, may terminal sila. But the following are our concern. Number one, yung mga everyday commuters na nanggagaling ng probinsya. I told Bong about that. No? Sabi ko, pagka nakita mo, ang Metro Manila, hindi na katulad ang Metro Manila noong panahon ng 1970s.
Yes.
Diba? Dati, yung 1970s, when you say Muntinlupa or layo niyan, di ba? Pero ngayon, Mega Manila na eh. Diba? Maraming everyday commuters coming from as far as Tarlac, Pampanga.
Na pumapasok sa Metro
Everyday
Manila.
yan. At ang sinasakyan nila ay yung mga provincial buses. No? Yan. Kung ano ang solusyon natin dyan. Gigising ng alas 4, sakay ng provincial bus, tapos dun sa estasyon. Ngayon, kung kailangan pa nilang lumipat, ano yung time element niyan? No? At ano yun, kung ikaw siguro yung di ba gusto mo, diretso eh. Paano lilipat ka pa?
Alright.
So that's one. No?
So, before you continue, Attorney, so, ang kwan natin is nakakadagdag nga daw ng traffic yung mga bus na yun when in fact we have metro buses already inside the metro. But before you answer that, sorry, we have to pause for a break muna. Thank you, Colonel Mong, Attorney Ariel. When we return, we'll get right back into our discussion on the provincial bus ban on EDSA. Pros and cons, we'll be right back.
Dahil ang Pilipinas ay nasa lokasyon na kabilang sa tinatawag na Pacific Ring of Fire, ang ating bansa ay madalas makaranas ng mga paglindol at pagputok ng mga bulkan. Kapag lumindol at nasa loob kayo ng isang tahanan o anumang establishmento, lumayo sa mga bintana at pintuan, manatili lang sa loob hanggang sa pagtigil ng pagyanig ng lupa. Gawin ang drop, cover, and hold. Dumapa sa sahig at magtago sa ilalim ng mabigat na muebles na kaya kang protektahan hanggang sa tumigil na ang mga pagyanig. Kung nasa labas kayo nang magkaroon ng pagyanig, lumayo sa mga gusali, poste ng ilaw, mga kawad o kable at anumang bagay na posible bumagsak. Kung nasa loob ng sasakyan, huminto at manatili sa loob hanggang tumigil ang pagyanig. Isang mahalagang paalala para sa masiguradong ligtas sa pagdating ng lindol.
We're back on pros and cons, and today we're talking about the plan to ban provincial buses on EDSA. So, kanina, before we pause for a break, may hanging question tayo, Attorney Ariel, na, okay, we understand. A lot of people are coming from the provinces, papasok sila sa Metro Manila, diretso na, mas tipid pa yun eh. Diba? At mas convenient for them. However, the problem is, nakaka-add ng volume ng traffic yung provincial buses pagpasok nila sa metro. I think that's the idea why they need to have their terminals outside metro, and then sasakay na lang sila ng interior metro ng mga buses. Am I correct? Or
Well, ganito, no? You try going to the provinces ng mga 5 or 6 o'clock
Okay.
in the morning. Makikita mo yung papasok ng Metro Manila, yung volume ng mga sasakyan, 80% private vehicles.
okay.
Ilan lang yung mga provincial buses dyan. So, kung ang ating argument there is, hindi, galing probinsya, pero gaano karami yung private vehicles na pumapasok from outside of Metro Manila going inside. Now, kapag walang masakyan itong mga to, yan ang maging alternative nila, private vehicle.
Bibili na sasakyan. O dadalhin yung sasakyan
Yes,
nila.
oo. Now, ano ba solusyon na nasa isip namin? With my background sa LTFRB, ang isang nasa isip namin is, let us review the franchise of the provincial buses. Pwede na naman na ma-apply dyan yung katulad sa taxi ng Mega Manila. No? So that pwede namang city operation, yung mga, let's say, nanggagaling ng Baliwag, nanggagaling ng Cavite.
Okay.
So they don't need a terminal. No? Kasi pasok yan, labas. Di ba? So hindi na nila kailangan ng terminal. And yet, ang mga commuters, hindi na maapektuhan. Pagsakay nila, pasok ng Metro Manila, lalabas sila. Hindi sila gagarahe doon. Kasi hindi sila provincial bus. City operation sila.
I have a question. We're talking, yung kinukwento ninyo, is yung mga galing ng probinsya. Pero ano ang volume ng mga nandito lang sa loob? Those who really use city buses, no?
City buses, 3,170 ang last count namin dyan.
Wow.
Units, ano?
Ang provincial.
Provincial bus. Ang provincial buses, mas konti yan. Actually, it's just less than 5% of what's flying to on EDSA. Yun lang ang number nila. Konti sila, tama. This is not, but this is not only an issue of traffic. Ano?
Okay.
In most developing countries, you do not have bus terminals right at the heart of the artery of the metropolis itself.
Okay.
When I started at MMDA, ang total terminals natin in Metro Manila was just 85. Now we're at 96.
Okay.
I mean, this is sprouting. Meron na tayong moratorium ng bagong terminal sa EDSA, kaya wala nang dadagdag sa EDSA. Even garages, pinagbabawal na. But then again, this is not within the authority or mandate of MMDA to close a bus terminal. Wala po kami police power to do that.
Yes.
So that's why we came out with the MMC resolution na urging the local
LGUs,
governments, the LGUs, to suspend if necessary yung mga terminal operations. because that will be the start of it. But I've been discussing this also to Attorney Ariel about this thing. So that's why we at the MMDA, we need to make sure that this will work, because just like what we talk about, it's hard. If you will be canceling the business permits of these bus terminals and cutting their routes, their franchise routes, and then extending the city buses franchise routes, and then suddenly you say na, oh, this will not work. This is very inconvenient to the public.
May
And then-
nangyari na.
Oo, and naputol mo na't lahat. Ano? So this will be very hard to put back again. So ngayon, that's why we're coming up with the dry run. So just to make sure that everything will go well. If not, then if we can improve it, or we can really, find the solution to the birth pains or labor pains of this policy, then we will try to correct it. But if not, we will not ram this to the throat of the commuting public.
Alright. So yun naman pala.
Oh,
I mean,
but that's,
hindi naman ipipilit kung talagang hindi magiging maganda
Kaya
yung
nga
resulta
kami,
ng dry run.
lagi kami nagpapasalamat, may buong libriha dun sa MMDA.
Yeah.
Nakikita niya kasi, babad siya, opisina niya.
Oo.
Lansangan.
Ito yung literal na
kaya
galing sa kalsada, lumaki sa kalsada.
May concern siya sa mga commuters. Kasi bakit ba natin pinapaluwag yung EDSA? That's the first question. Pinapaluwag ba na, kung gusto natin lumuwag dyan, huwag na natin padaanan sa sasakyan. Maluwag yan. Pero pinapaluwag na natin yan para sa nakakarami. At yung nakakarami dyan ay commuters. Di ba? Hindi na bago to no? Even during my time sa LTFRB, or before that, sinubukan na yan. No? And then yung mga congressmen from the provinces, talagang nag-lab sila, lumaban sila dyan. And even now, ganun nangyayari, especially those coming from Bicol. Now, I suggested then, at yun ang nagkaroon ng solusyon, na dun sa kanilang prangkisa, nagkaroon dun ng time. Kung ano lang yung time ng entrada at exit nila
Parang naalala
sa
ko yun.
Metro Manila. So, yun. Kaya tuloy, na-aprobahan ulit yung mga, na-extend yung prangkisa because of that compromise.
Parang naalala ko
Oh, the only problem there is that because of the traffic, not only in Metro Manila but in the provinces, hindi na nila makompute yung pasok sa Metro Manila.
Okay.
O yun lang naging problema. Tama yung kay Bong na talagang sa labas yung probinsya. And kaya nga nandyan yan, no? Yung mga provincial bus terminal sa EDSA. Kasi nung panahon na yan, maluwag pa nun 1960s, 70s.
right.
Pero ang maskip nun, yun, Maynila lang.
Oo.
Kaya dito sila.
Oo.
Pero time has,
Time passed by.
So,
And,
ilang dekada na yan, kaya masikip na.
Actually, even before this administration, there's already a plan to create PITX, but it was only MMDA who complied. So that's why we came up with the Southwest Interim Provincial Terminal. Nandiyan po dati sa Coastal Mall yan. But now, itutuloy na talaga yung tatlo. So isa sa Southwest, meron na. Then itutuloy na
yung
sa...
PTEX, yung Southwest ba?
Yeah,
PTEX ba?
Provincial Interim Terminal Exchange, PTEX,
Okay.
Parañaque.
Parañaque.
And then magkakaroon tayo sa Santa Rosa and then sa Valenzuela. Yun nga, kinukonsider din namin yun. Dahil kung papasok yung mga provincial buses, for example, in Santa Rosa, then papasok din yung mga city buses to pick up the passengers.
Yeah.
Are we prepared for the traffic congestion there? Is the local government of Santa Rosa prepared to cater to all these
So
buses
meaning,
coming
for
in?
instance, Colonel, yung sa Santa Rosa, saan manggagaling yon?
Probinsya.
Sa mga probinsya?
Yes, Quezon,
Southern, no? Southern
yes,
provinces.
Bicol.
Pupunta sila ngayon ng Santa Rosa,
Yes.
hanggang doon lang sila.
Hanggang doon lang sila.
And
Tapos,
yung mga city
city
buses
bus.
na magpipick up.
Yes. But there's really more to this than meets the eye. Yung nga sa intro mo kanina, no, Yusek, na really, kailangan pa natin i-compute yung fare matrix na to eh. Ikakat mo yung provincial bus, so magkano na lang ang pamasahe. Extend mo yung city bus, magkano naman idadagdag.
Tama.
So, all of this needs to come out, we need to come up with this before we implement this. So, kung nandyan na yan, we will see in the drive.
Ano yung sa dry run? May fare matrix sa sa dry run?
Yun ang
Magulo yan, di ba?
Yung kailangan namin talaga LTFRB to be on board with
Kasi,
this.
provincial buses dito. Teka, magkano sisingilin namin?
Yes, yes.
Tama yun, yung sa pamasahe.
Yes.
Kaya nga, sa amin, no, baligtad ang proposal namin. Instead na ikakat mo yung probinsya, yun mga pumapasok na Metro Manila na nanggagaling dun sa, yung malalapit na probinsya. Like for instance, Bulacan, Cavite. Mega Manila na yan eh.
Okay.
Diba? So, kaya natin inaalis yung mga terminal, di ba? Dahil nakaka-traffic, not because of the sheer number of their buses. Sabi nga ni Bong, less than 5% of the total
Are
number
provincial
of buses.
buses.
So, yung units, hindi yun ang nakakapag-traffic. Ang nakaka-traffic, yun the way that they handle their terminal.
Yes.
Mga pasaway na driver, nakakano, di ba? So,
Yes.
kaya nila inaalis yun. Not because of the number of buses, but because yun nga, yung terminal. So, ang solusyon namin, okay, sige. Kung tatanggalin yan, sige. Pero not at the expense of the commuters. So, yung everyday commuter na nanggagaling as far as Pampanga or even, hindi na yung Bicol kasi
Alright.
sobrang gawin na natin city operation
for the people.
Para tuloy-tuloy yung biyahe nila, hindi na yung lipat-lipat pa.
For our audience to better understand, ito, napakasimple. EDSA, think of EDSA. Ilan po ang city buses terminal sa EDSA?
46.
Ang city?
City, wala.
Wala.
Pero ang provincial terminal,
46.
yun ang problema.
Yun ang problema.
So that's it. I agree.
Tanggalin mo yung provincial bus terminal.
Terminal.
Ngayon,
I agree.
Ngayon, yung mga terminal na yun, di ba, may mga bus. O di tingnan natin, alin yung dapat na pwedeng gawing Mega Manila City Operation. Dahil hindi naman bago yan eh. San Jose del Monte, probinsya yan.
Imagine.
Pero qualified as city operation.
Imagine, less than 5% if compared to city buses.
Yes.
Pero they have all the terminals along EDSA.
Tama.
So yung 5% na yon caters to how many passengers?
Exactly.
So, hayaan natin yung 5% na yun
I got it.
pumasok sa
Maganda.
Metro Manila, wala lang silang terminal, parang city bus, o biyahe, tapos balik.
Alright.
O, hindi maapektuhan yung mga,
Oo nga, no?
hindi
Imagine, oo nga, no?
maapektuhan yung mga commuters. Wala tayong terminal sa EDSA. Good. Ngayon, yun mga natira na talagang malalayo biyahe, di, nandun sila sa terminal, kung talagang kinakailangan nandun sila, provincial sila. Because our concern, and I think Bong is open to this, no? Yung everyday commuters, Yusek, yan yung mga nag-sacrifice eh. Kaya nga, di ba, sabi na, let's decongest Metro Manila. O di natira sila sa probinsya. Pero araw-araw sila pumapasok dito. Tapos, pahihirapan pa natin sila. Sila na nga nag-sacrifice na para ma-decongest Metro Manila. And then, pahihirapan pa kami.
Alright.
Di ba? Samantalang, yun ang solusyon na nakikita namin.
Alright. Very exciting. Napasarap po kami na kwentuhan. But let's take a short break. And when we return, we'll check out what our viewers and followers on social media have to say about the ban on provincial buses in EDSA. Naintindihan ko lang ngayon. Sila lang pala ang may terminal sa EDSA. Don't go away.
Pagkatapos ng lindol, alamin kung nagkaroon ka ng pinsala, gayon din ang iyong mga kasamahan. Mag-ingat sa mga basag na salamin at iba pang bagay na makakasugat. Magsuot ng matibay na sapatos para hindi masugatan ang inyong paa. Lumayo sa mga dalampasigan. Posible ang pagkakaroon ng tsunami kapag huminto na sa pagyanig ang lupa. Kung kayo ay nasa paaralan o trabaho, sundin ang emergency plan. Posible ang pagkakaroon ng aftershocks o mga pagyanig, kaya manatiling kalmado at sundin ang mga alituntunin para manatili kayong ligtas. Tignan ang mga linya ng tubig, gas at kuryente kung may sira. Kung meron, isarado agad ang switch o valve. Kung may amoy ng gas, buksan lahat ng mga bintana at pinto. Magmadaling lumabas at i-report sa mga kinauukulan. Nakasaad ang hotlines ng mga ahensya na maaaring tawagan kapag may emergency o krisis. Isang paalala para masiguradong ligtas sa pagdating ng lindol.
You're still watching Pros and Cons. Before we continue our discussion, let's check out the comments of our followers on today's issue on social media. Ang tanong po ay, sang-ayon ka ba sa pagtanggal ng mga provincial buses sa terminal sa EDSA upang mabawasan ang traffic sa nasabing lansangan? Sabi ni Marilag, government should prioritize mass transit over private cars. Ito yung sasabi ni Attorney Ariel kanina. if it truly wants to significantly cut traffic in EDSA. Private cars are the cause of gridlock in EDSA, not the buses nor jeepneys. Okay. Ito naman po si Monique Francois. So, French. No, sabi niya, it is already hard as it is to commute, lalo pa when it's raining. Yan, another issue yan. Hindi na dry run yun, wet run yun. May kapansanan or may mga kasamang bata. Tapos, pasalin-salin pa ng sasakyan. I just hope na maganda ang magiging sistema. Kung walang choice, ba't ipatupad ito? Would also be good if city bus drivers are disciplined at hindi kaskas magmaneho. A lot to improve on their manners too. Tama po lahat yan. Sinasabi ni Miss Monique Francois. So yun. Our followers at least have spoken. They agree. And I tell you, when I finally realized the wisdom of this plan, ako rin nakumbinsin. Maybe it's really time, no? Kasi 46 terminals along this strip of EDSA Highway, puro provincial buses, no? Isang bus lang ang bumara dyan na, di ba? I would admit.
So that's why right now, yung mga city buses, yan ang priority namin sa EDSA is to push them. Ibig sabihin, to prioritize them in the yellow lane. So we have 3,100 buses and we're also enhancing our dispatching system na hindi sila magsabay-sabay dyan. And now we're seeing the result of this, our efforts, no?
Are we banning the provincial bus or the terminal? So nakita natin yung terminal ang problema. Because the buses are just 5% of the total.
But there are
number of buses.
terminals na napakadaming
Yun nga,
bus units.
ganito.
Yan.
no?
Sige.
Yun, terminal, no? Ngayon, ilan dito caters to the everyday commuters from the provinces? Our suggestion, wag na natin palipat-lipatin to mga to. Hayaan natin pumasok to. Let us review their franchise. Gawin natin city operation. Bago ba to? Hindi. Because look at San Jose del Monte, that's a province already, pero city operation. Isasama ba natin to sa mga ban? O pwede natin sagipin to? Na, ginawa naman ng DOTR dati sa PTEX, di ba?
Yes.
Ginawa nila yon. Kaya lang, kailangan malaman natin alin yung pwedeng city operation pa. Why? Because obsolete na yun, Metro Manila.
Yes.
Now, it is more of Mega Manila because Rizal, Laguna, Bulacan, and even as far as Tarlac, yan mega na yan.
That's right.
Mega Manila.
So we have to consider, para sa kaalaman po ng ating mga tagapanood, ang pinag-usapan po namin dito, yung everyday users. Kahit
Everyday.
taga-probinsya ako, halimbawa ako, taga Nueva Ecija, nag-aaral ako dito, nagtatrabaho. Minsan
everyday. Maraming
may
ganon.
everyday, may ganon O Bulacan na lang, pinakamalapit.
Bulacan.
Di ba?
Bakit mo pa pahirapan yung mga yun? Palipat-lipat pa.
Oo.
Samantalang, kung
At
wala
yun,
man
ang
silang
frequent,
terminal,
daily,
Oo.
tawag dito, nagtatrabaho yan
Wala-
Unlike yung nagbabakasyon
Correct.
lang,
Oo.
ibang usapan yun.
Tama. Wala naman terminal. Hindi naman kailangan terminal nun. Andyan si Bong, maayos niya yung yellow lane. Ilan lang naman dadagdag doon. Saka, yung madadagdag na yun, matagal yun bago madagdag.
So, your formula
Kasi
is-
mas malayo biyahe nun.
Your formula is, okay ka alisin yung mga terminals.
But let us qualify
Oo.
what are those buses catering to everyday commuters.
Oo nga. Oo.
And let us make them city operation na.
Do you think that would work?
That would work. Actually, ganun din yun naman nangyari sa Southwest, like in Cavite. Meron naman yung hindi na pinapadaan ng PITX dahil meron silang extended route. Ibig sabihin, actually they're considered a city operation. So, as far as Palapala, then papasok sila ng Ross Boulevard, pasok ng EDSA, diretso yung mga pasahero nila. Yung iba papuntang Manila, yung iba papuntang Ayala.
Okay.
So,
And
diretso.
because they are daily users
Daily
of that
commuters.
route,
Oo,
daily
oo.
commuters.
Yes, yes.
So,
So,
ang mahalaga dito, again, para sa kalaman ng mga kababayan
Ma-distinguish
natin,
natin.
ma-distinguish yun.
Yes.
Na itong paraan na ito ay para sa araw-araw na gumagamit, pumupunta sa Metro Manila.
Yes.
Yun naman probinsya, no? Kung talagang dun na, then yun yung salo naman sa kanila.
Yes, oo.
Ang pwedeng paghandaan.
Okay.
It is something being done by LTFRB, yung mga yung pagsalo, yung pagbaba, pagsalo, something that they will be the one addressing. Kasi we need to change the schedules eh.
Oo.
Kung darating ka ng alas 4, walang sasalo sa yung city bus, mag-aantay ka doon hanggang mag-alas 8. Very inconvenient.
Yes, kaya nga Bong, hindi salo ang suggestion namin. Pabayaan mo
Papasukin.
pumasok.
Yeah.
Wala naman silang terminal.
And that's catering to yung mga everyday users who live in nearby provinces. Okay, so I get the point. Iba pa yung mga galing ng Camarines para
Ay, iba yun.
Iba yun. So dun lang sila.
As yun ang ano ng MMDA DOTR because meron
Santa
din
Rosa,
sila
Santa Rosa
meron
ka
din, nakikita rin nila doon. As I said, during the 50s, the 60s, yung congested na yung Manila, andyan yung mga provincial sa EDSA. Kaya lang, ilang dekada na lumipas, iba na yung sitwasyon.
Yes, oo, nagbago na lahat. Anyway, so there you have it, folks. Straight from the shoulder and right on the money. So before we go, I'd like to get our final statements from our guests. Unahin ko na muna ulit, again, si Colonel Bong Nebrida. Boss, yung pong mensahe sa ating mga kababayan.
Well, to our kababayan, this is a policy that we need to implement based on the directive coming from the President and DOTR. So, we will try this because in any growing metropolis like ours, in any developing countries, you seldom see bus terminals on the main artery of the metropolis itself. So, this is something that we do. Yes, we need to sacrifice. Marami po sa ating mga kababayan magsasakripisyo sa polisiya na to. But this is something that could be enjoyed by the next generation, by our children and our apostles. No? So, again, this is a political will. Kailangan po natin gawin. But this is not something that we will be ramming to the throats of the bus companies or the commuters themselves. So, we will make sure that before we implement this, all loose ends are tied.
Yan, very well said. Thank you very much, Colonel Edison Bong Nebrija. And Attorney Ariel Inton, your message po. sa ating mga
Political will should be exercised with caution and with compassion. Ang nakita natin dito is, yun nga, na-resolve ba natin dito na ang terminal ang problema. Not much of the buses. So, yung mga buses na yun, marami dyan sumasakay everyday commuters. Yan ba pahihirapan pa natin? Gaano na lang ang ikaluluwag ng EDSA? Kapag yan, okay, wala na rin kayong masakyan, private vehicle na lang kami. No? So, ang suggestion namin, papasukin natin yan. Nagawa na yan ng pamahalaan. Papasukin natin yan, review natin yung mga prangkisa nila, gawin natin city bus. Anyway, wala naman silang terminal, di ba? At hindi na sila palipat-lipat. Pasok ng Metro Manila, labas. Everybody will enjoy their family time, no, na mas madali. Because Bong is there, they will be given 30 minutes. So,
Sa yellow lane.
sa yellow lane.
Pumasok kayo sa
na
yellow lane.
Mas maaga. And we believe that. We salute Bong doon. Alam namin yung ginagawa niya. Yun nga lang, yung mga bossing mo, boss, kailangan pakisabi sa kanila, tingnan natin yung mga araw-araw na commuters. Dahil libo-libo to.
Yes, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Colonel Bong Nebrija and Attorney Ariel Inton. Lodi ko itong dalawa na ito. We appreciate your being here on the show and we expect in the future, babalik din po kayo dito ha. Pag po kayo magsasawa at maraming nanonood
Next
sa
week,
inyo.
gusto mo dito.
Gusto mag-mainstay na lang kayo dito. Tune in again next week for another hot topic. For your comments, suggestions, and questions, visit our Facebook page and the PNA website. You may be for or against, you may agree or disagree. In the end, we are all Filipinos working towards the same goals. Will you choose what's right? Or will you stay on your side of the truth? Once again, this is Philippine News Agency Supervising Undersecretary Joel C. Egco. Thank you, and see you on the next episode of Pros and Cons.